With exactly a week to go until the election, we're rolling out a series of reports today on what you could expect on election night. The hope is this will limit surprises, maybe limit anxiety, and we're going to start with Pennsylvania. You see the big screen where we look at the odds of victory for each candidate. We'll flip it over now to the other side where we have our full screens made on what you could expect in Pennsylvania. First one is this. The polls close in Pennsylvania at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but the way that they count the votes, not just in Pennsylvania, but especially in Pennsylvania, could lead to what, you may have heard this in our election coverage in past years, people call it a red or a blue mirage, right, on election day. And that's because, you know, the election in Pennsylvania, you see 7 a.m. Eastern time, which we'll get to in a moment, is run by county officials, county by county. The state actually doesn't require those counties to report, say, their mail-in ballots first or their election day ballots first. They're actually not allowed to start processing mail-in votes until this time, until 7 a.m. Eastern on election day. Votes can't be recorded or published until after the polls close. So what does that mean? Well, it means we could see just a huge chunk of mail-ins coming in from different counties at different points at the night. And remember, this is what sort of happened last time. Doesn't mean it'll happen the same way that it did last time, but the history kind of is a good guide to remember here. When Joe Biden won the state in 2020, he actually took a big lead when the early votes were counted. That was early in the night. A lot of people don't remember that because they do remember that Donald Trump then pulled ahead, took a lead of his own as some of the counties started to report election day votes. Remember, Republicans back then especially were largely voting on election day. But Biden eventually regained a narrow lead, and that was thanks really to the mail-in ballots coming in. He won, as you see there, by like 80,000 votes. And, you know, nothing was rigged. There was no funny business going on. It's just the way it was reported. It took time, and you had to follow it really overnight and for the next few days afterwards. Now, this time around, it's kind of interesting what they've changed. Officials, especially in areas like Philadelphia, say it could be faster because they plan to use 6 new and faster mail-in processing machines. These new machines that they have, they say they can open like 40,000 envelopes an hour. The older machines had like 3,600 an hour. So it's a big, big difference. And things might, it's the first time we're seeing it, move faster this time in Pennsylvania. So we'll see. Now, let's go back to that screen. We were talking about the pre-election data that's coming in. This is what we show you, big picture of the election. It's been creeping up for Donald Trump. The odds of victory at 53.5%. Win probability for Kamala Harris, 46.5%. Again, not much more than the coin flip, as we've been saying, but momentum has been in Trump's column. Now, when you look specifically at Pennsylvania, to expand on Robert Sherman's reporting on the polls there, the win probability, which had been in Harris's camp, has turned to Trump just a little bit, 52%, a little lower than he is nationally. Again, not much more than a coin flip. The polling average is interesting because now Trump is ahead. The largest Trump lead we saw was back in July. Just when Harris got into the race, he was up like 3.5 points. But then early September, Harris was up a little over 2 points. Then it goes back the other way. 0.5% is the average lead for the Republicans. And then finally, geographically on the counties, I'm just pulling up the 2020 presidential race there and zoning in on some of these counties in Pennsylvania. We talking about the red area, especially look, Western Pennsylvania, Trump strength there. How do you offset that if you're Donald Trump? So Biden wins 50-49. Trump's strong in here. Biden really did it in the suburbs around Philadelphia. That will be very important this time for Harris. You know, Trump may be offsetting that a little bit or trying to today. Where is he? Well, his first stop of 2 is in Delaware County. This is an example. All these collar counties around Philadelphia are examples of this that have been trending more blue over the years. So Hillary Clinton gets 60%, Joe Biden gets 63%. The other 3 counties around Philly in the suburbs are the same way. Trump maybe tries to cut into margins there. And the second place he's going to be today, and this is going to be interesting, in the Lehigh Valley. We'll see him in Lehigh County. I would say right next door, by the way. It's the swingiest county of them all, Northampton County, where Eastern Pennsylvania is. Also interesting. But you watch these areas. This is where Allentown is. So Biden wins 53-46 there, basically in 2020. Mentioned at the top of the show. Latino vote could be important. So if this issue with Puerto Rico is going to come up, maybe it comes up in somewhere like Lehigh County or in the Philly suburbs. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.